Today, I discovered an outpost location in Starfield that I'm not sure if the devs intended for us to use this way, as it will give you access to resources from multiple sections of the planet all at one spot, effectively allowing you to build an outpost where you can farm two of the most important resources for crafting and building, iron and aluminum, which are typically never found together, helium, the resource needed for important upgrades to your outpost, including fueling your ship and further grab jumps, and transferring items between planets and different star systems, water, which is a common material for cooking, beryllium that upgrades weapons, boost packs, and is also used in building, as well as alkanes, or maybe alkanists, I don't know, which has several uses with weapons, armor, consumables to research, mods, and outpost structures. In any other scenario, you would need to have multiple outposts on multiple different planets to gather all of these resources. So this is going to save you a lot of time, effort, and credits, but you're going to have to build your outpost in just the right place to get all of these items at the same time. So as long as you follow these steps correctly, you can build the best resource farm in the game. And if Starfield quick guides like this really just butter your biscuit, consider subscribing, as I'm going to be uploading them almost daily, as well as some entertaining Starfield role-playing on the side. And I'm wearing a jersey because it just came in today. I'm going up to Pittsburgh for the first game of the season on Sunday. It's the first game I've ever watched live of my team, and I'm about to watch TJ Watt sack Brock Purdy 5 times, while my wife and her family are yelling behind me, "Hey, go Niners!" I'm actually super pumped that it's football season, and I'm curious as to what teams you guys are repping. And don't delete your comment in a few months when they suck, because I can't delete what I just said about my team. Now, first, you need to make sure that your ship's grab drive is upgraded to travel at least 17 light years, which is very easy to do if you haven't done it yet, as you start out with 16. You can either upgrade it with the astrodynamic skill under the science category, or you can buy it from a ship mechanic that can be found in close proximity to major city landing pads like Jemison or Neon in this instance, for 7,000 credits. Once you have that, you need to locate, if you're looking at Alpha Centauri, the system with New Atlantis, go down a bit and it's right here. Now you're gonna have to do quite a bit of leapfrogging to reach it, if you've never been to it before, through the Sagan system, which I thought was a really cool homage to Carl Sagan, the Bradbury system, Epileptic Raper, well this can't be good, Russell Hogg 2, and then finally to the Linnaeus system. Find the planet Linnaeus 4 and travel to Moon B. Now this part is crucial. Hit the button to show the planet's resources. You'll see it has water, helium, aluminum, iron, peanut butter, or lead, I guess, beryllium, alkane, and ytterbium. All of these resources will be color-coded all over the planet. But up until today, I didn't realize that the locations of the colors doesn't really matter to get all the resources at one outpost. You just want to find an area anywhere on the planet where two specific biomes intersect right next to each other. In this case, for this outpost, that's going to be the hills and craters. The main thing that you need to reference is the distinct looks of both biomes. This will matter in finding the outpost location. The crater biome is dark with a smoky atmosphere, and the hills biome is brighter with a desert look and, well, hills, which I explained in detail on today's stream, as well as exactly where you need to put the outpost once you land. Okay, craters, hills, perfect. So you want to try to get as close as possible. So you got craters we just selected, but if we go right here, it's hills. Hills, hills, craters, hills, craters. Okay, so you want to try to select right there. Drop down. It doesn't matter that anything that's in the hills is always going to be in the hills, and anything that's in the craters is always going to be in the craters. So you might even find lead if you're really, really lucky, now that I think about it. But you can also get helium in the crater, you can get aluminum, you can get beryllium, and in your hills, you're going to have things like water, you're going to have iron, you're going to have alkanes. So it doesn't matter that it doesn't show, there's nothing shown here. These items will all still be in here. Then once you land, you should be relatively close because you put yourself like right on the border. So if you look at the bottom left of my screen now, above Linnaeus IVB, there's like that planet. It's like a circle. On the outside of the circle, there's like those tick marks. The north is like the heaviest one, the really bright white, like thicker one. That's north. Then south, then east, and then west. So if we're going back to that example, let's say I landed here. Because if it says I landed in the craters, if that's where it decided to spawn me in, then you have to head west to get to the hills. So use your compass to do that. Once you find the border, that's where you want to be. Now, after landing, while you're headed in the direction of the biome border, open up your building menu to place down a beacon, but don't put it down. Just in case you didn't know, instead of running around with your scanner to search for multiple resources, there's actually an easier way. When you have your outpost beacon out in the top left, it'll show all of the resource veins that are in its proximity, if you were to place it in that spot. So you can just walk along with it, combing the surroundings of the biome border till you have all 6 resources in its circle. Oh! So you really have to kind of mess around. You're gonna have to really look things over. So we're barely touching. This is the iron right here. And there's the beryllium, but then there's the helium. So you gotta really kind of mess around to get all 6 of these in one single location, in one single outpost. By the way, you could also use this same method on a planet with legendary resources to get multiple at one outpost. You can do this at any planet you like, but now that you have the beacon placed, you can craft all 6 extractors and begin farming. If you need some help getting all the different extractors to run efficiently, including the function of the outpost crew members, how to properly use generators, as well as how to automatically transfer items from your outpost to your ship or between different planets, any of that kind of stuff, check out this quick, updated, simple guide to outpost automation. See you there. Or you'll see me at the game.